Welcome. Thank you for watching this video presented by CostStoreFixtures. Questions should be emailed to CostStoreFixtures@outlook.com. This application uses the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet program. Microsoft and Excel are trademarks and property of Microsoft Corporation. A Microsoft Corporation license is required to use the Excel program. The instruction example covers foundation principles and demonstrates the process by calculating the cost of a pedestal fixture step by step. Each instruction example consists of a macro button and a cell comment. To read the text of the macro before clicking the button, hover over the cell to the right of the button and the text of the macro is displayed. Complete the instruction example to develop an understanding and proficiency at preparing a cost workup. The instructions example is on the instruction sheet. The instruction sheet is the window currently displayed. The example starts at row 157. To get to the example, click the fourth button labeled B.000 Example Cost Workup Pedestal. The focus of step 2 of the 3 steps is on the principles of this process and how to enter the material prices on 3 cost workup sheets. Example item 2.4.07 Input Shelf Base Standard Price. Shelf standards are in the hardware category on the cost workup sheet. There are 46 rows of hardware items on Format 4 cost workup sheets. Shelf standards are used in combination with a clip or bracket to mount the shelves. Shelves have dimensions on the project dimension sheet. Shelf standards do not have dimensions on the project dimension sheet. Shelf height on the project dimension sheet is the thickness of the shelf, not the length of the standard. Relevant is the height of the component in which the standards are mounted. The length of the standard cannot exceed the height of the component. The pedestal base component is 41 inches high. The formula SCTN_1 BSE HGT SECT, which means section 1 base height section in cell P256 on the cost workup is 41 inches. The 41 inches dimension is used to calculate the total length of standards in the cost workup. Height of section is a misnomer. A better description is height of component. If shelf standards require dimensions other than component height to calculate accurate cost, the width and depth dimensions are entered on the cost workup sheet in row 256 over the green character values in cell N and O. Every part, piece, or item must be included in the cost workup. The quantities in column Q and column R impact the value. Column Q on the cost workup sheet is a formula. Do not change it. The quantity in column Q, row 256, is 4. It is the value of range name equals SCTN1 SHLF BSE A or L, LWR, QTY, which means section 1, shelf, base, all or left, lower, quantity, in cell U58 on the project dimension sheet. Shelves are not standards. For the pedestal, there are 4 shelves and there are 4 standards. The value in cell P256 refers to the 4 shelves. That quantity of 4 shelves is substituted for the 4 standards, making an adjustment unnecessary. If the quantity in column Q was 1, the quantity in column R would be entered as 4, which is the number of standards necessary to support the shelves. Row 256 is hardware standard, clip type. Enter 85 cents per lineal foot for 4 lengths in cell T256. When the price is entered in cell T256, the total material cost, $12.79 for that material, is calculated in cell X256. 4 lengths of 41 inches at 85 cents per foot equals $11.62. Add 76 for freight allowance and 41 cents for scrap allowance, and the total cost is $12.79. After entering the price, return to the instruction sheet by selecting the tab to the left along the bottom of the window. This example 2.4.07 is completed. Continue the instructions example by clicking item 2.4.08.